I need you to pretend to be my girlfriend. Just for tonight, please. My cousin said that to me in the bathroom at his engagement party. His fiancée was in the next room. I said no. What happened next made me realize I never really knew him at all. Let me tell you about family gatherings where everyone smiles and no one tells the truth. My cousin's name is Marcus. We grew up together. Same neighborhood. Same schools. Our mothers are sisters. We spent every holiday together. Every summer vacation. Every birthday party. He was like a brother to me. That's what I thought anyway. I'm Elena, 28. I work in graphic design. I live alone in a small apartment with a cat named Pepper. My life is quiet, predictable, safe. Marcus is 30, he works in finance, makes good money, drives a nice car. Always has a girlfriend, always has a plan. 6 months ago, he got engaged to a woman named Vanessa. She's beautiful, successful, a lawyer, her family has money, real money. The kind that comes with vacation homes and country club memberships. The engagement party was at Vanessa's parents' estate. Big house, marble floors, chandeliers, a string quartet playing in the garden. I felt out of place the moment I arrived. Marcus greeted me at the door. He hugged me, smiled. Said he was glad I came. Vanessa's excited to meet more of the family, he said. I'm excited to meet her, she's great. You'll love her. He seemed nervous. His smile was too tight. His hands kept adjusting his tie. You okay? I asked. Yeah, just a big night, you know. I nodded. He walked me to the garden where the party was happening. There were maybe 60 people, most of them I didn't know. I found my aunt, Marcus's mother, and stood with her. Doesn't he look handsome? She said. He does, and Vanessa is perfect. Perfect family, perfect career. This is good for him. I'm happy for him. She squeezed my hand. You'll find someone too, sweetie. Don't worry, I smiled. I didn't tell her I wasn't worried. An hour into the party, I went inside to use the bathroom. I was washing my hands when Marcus walked in. Marcus, this is the women's bathroom. I know. I need to talk to you. Can it wait? No. He closed the door behind him. I turned off the water. What's going on? He looked at me, really looked at me. His face was pale, sweaty. I need a favor. Okay, a big favor. Marcus, you're scaring me. He took a breath. There's someone here tonight, an ex. Her name is Isabel. She's one of Vanessa's friends. I didn't know she'd be here. Okay, she's been texting me. All week. She's been texting me. She wants to talk. She wants to get back together. So tell her no. I did. She won't listen. She said if I don't talk to her tonight, she's going to tell Vanessa that we slept together last month. I stared at him. You slept with her last month? It was a mistake. I was drunk. It didn't mean anything. It didn't mean anything. You're engaged, I know. Does Vanessa know? No, and she can't know. Her family is traditional, Catholic. If she finds out I cheated, the wedding's off. Everything's off. I didn't say anything. I need you to help me, he said. How? He hesitated. I need you to pretend to be my girlfriend. I blinked. What? Just for tonight? Just so Isabel thinks I'm taken, so she'll back off. You are taken. You're engaged. She doesn't care about that. But if she thinks I'm with someone else, someone who's here, someone she can see, maybe she'll leave me alone. Marcus, this is insane. I know. But I don't have another option. Please, Elena. You're family. You're the only person I trust. I looked at him. This person I'd known my entire life. This person who used to build forts with me in his backyard. Who taught me how to ride a bike. Who carried me on his shoulders at the beach. This stranger. No, I said. Elena, no, this is your mess. You fix it. If Vanessa finds out, it'll destroy her. Then you should have thought about that before you cheated, please. No, I walked past him. Opened the door, left, my hands were shaking. I went back to the garden, found a quiet corner, tried to process what just happened. A woman approached me, tall, dark hair, elegant dress. You must be Elena, she said. I am. I'm Vanessa, Marcus's fiancée, she smiled. Warm, genuine. It's so nice to finally meet you, she said. Marcus talks about you all the time. He says you're like his sister, he's like a brother to me. That's so sweet. Family is everything, isn't it? It is. We talked for a few minutes. She was kind, easy to talk to. She asked about my work, my apartment, my cat. She seemed happy, really happy. And I realized that she had no idea who she was marrying. 10 minutes later, Marcus found me again. Can we talk? I already said no. Just hear me out. Marcus, please. I looked at Vanessa across the garden. She was laughing with her friend. We walked to a quiet part of the yard, away from the guests. I'm sorry, he said. I shouldn't have asked. It was wrong. It was, but I'm desperate. Isabel cornered me by the bar. She said if I don't meet her in the guest house in 20 minutes, she's going to make a scene. She's going to tell everyone. Let her. I can't. Why not? Because Vanessa's family will never forgive me. Her father is already skeptical of me. He thinks I'm not good enough. If this comes out, I lose everything. You should have thought about that. I know, but I didn't. And now I need help. From me. Yes. Why me? Because you're family. Because you care about me. Do I?
He looked hurt.
What's that supposed to mean? It means I don't know you anymore, Marcus. The person I knew wouldn't do this. People make mistakes. This isn't a mistake, this is a choice. You chose to cheat. You chose to lie. And now you're choosing to manipulate me into covering for you. I'm not manipulating you. Yes, you are. He was quiet. Then he said, what if I told you I'd do anything? Anything you want. I'll owe you forever. I don't want anything from you. Then do it for Vanessa. Eric warned. She doesn't deserve to have her engagement ruined in front of everyone. That hit different, because he was right. She didn't deserve that, but that wasn't my fault. It was his. No, I said again. I walked away. I stayed at the party for another hour. I watched Marcus. He was moving through the crowd. Smiling, shaking hands, playing the perfect groom-to-be. But I could see the panic in his eyes. At one point, a woman approached him, blonde, beautiful, designer dress. Isabel, I assumed. They talked for a moment. She touched his arm, leaned in close, said something. He nodded. Then she walked toward the house. He followed. I don't know why I followed them. Maybe I was curious. Maybe I wanted to see how far he'd actually go. Maybe I just wanted proof that I was right to say no. They went into the guest house, a small building at the edge of the property. I waited outside. Listened. I couldn't hear everything, just fragments. Her voice, angry, demanding, his voice, pleading, desperate. Then silence, then her voice again, louder. If you don't tell her, I will. Please, just give me time. You've had time. I need more. No, you tell her tonight, or I do. Isabel. Tonight, Marcus. The door opened, she walked out, saw me, smiled. You must be the cousin. I didn't say anything. He told me about you. Said you're close. Like family, we are. Then you should know what kind of person he is. She walked past me. Marcus came out a moment later. He looked broken. She's going to tell her, he said. I know, I'm ruined, I know. He looked at me. You could have helped me. I couldn't. You mean you wouldn't? Same thing. He laughed. Bitter. Yeah, I guess it is. He walked back toward the party. I stood there, and I felt nothing. 20 minutes later, it happened. Isabel walked up to Vanessa in the middle of the garden. Everyone was watching. She said something. Vanessa's face changed, confusion, then shock, then pain. She turned to Marcus. Is it true? He didn't answer. Marcus, is it true? Vanessa, answer me. Vanessa, answer me. He looked at the ground. Yes. She slapped him, hard. The sound echoed. Everyone stopped talking. She took off her ring, threw it at him. Then she walked inside. Her mother followed. Her father stayed. He walked up to Marcus. You're done here. Leave. Sir, I can explain. Leave. Now. Marcus looked around, at all the people staring, at his mother, crying, at me. Then he left. I found my aunt inside. She was sitting in the kitchen, alone. Aunt Claire. She looked up, her eyes were red. Did you know? Not until tonight. He asked you for help, didn't he? I hesitated. How did you know? Because I know my son. He always finds someone to fix his problems. I said no. Good. She wiped her eyes. I'm sorry, I said. For what? For not helping him. She looked at me. Don't be. He needs to learn. He's been getting away with things his whole life because people cover for him. Me. His father. His friends. It had to stop. I feel guilty. Don't. You did the right thing. It doesn't feel right. It never does. Marcus called me 3 days later. I need to see you. I don't think that's a good idea. Please, I need to explain. There's nothing to explain. Yes, there is. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. No, you don't. You think I'm a bad person, but I'm not. I just made a mistake. You made a lot of mistakes, I know. And I'm sorry, but I need you to understand why. Against my better judgment, I agreed to meet him. We met at a coffee shop. Neutral ground. He looked terrible. Unshaven, tired. His eyes were hollow. Vanessa won't talk to me, he said. Can you blame her? No, but I need to fix this. You can't fix this, Marcus. I have to try. Why? Because I love her, do you? He didn't answer right away. I don't know, he said finally. I thought I did. But maybe I just loved the idea of her. Of what our life would be. That's not love. I know. We sat in silence. Why did you cheat? I asked. I don't know. That's not an answer, the only one I have. Try harder. He looked at his coffee. I was scared, he said. Of what? Of getting married. Of committing. Of being stuck. So you sabotaged it. Maybe. And now you want me to feel sorry for you. No. I just want you to understand. I don't. I know. Then why are we here? Because you're family. And I need family right now. I looked at him. This person who used to be my best friend. This stranger. I can't help you, Marcus. I'm not asking for help. I'm asking for forgiveness. For what? For putting you in that position. For asking you to lie. For being selfish. I thought about it. I don't forgive you, I said. He nodded. I understand. But maybe someday I will. He looked up. Really? He looked up. Really? Maybe. If you actually change. If you actually become the person you're supposed to be. How do I do that? I don't know. Figure it out. I didn't see Marcus for 6 months. I heard from my aunt that he moved to a different city. Got a new job. Started therapy. Vanessa got back together with an ex-boyfriend. Someone she dated in college. They got engaged 3 months later. I was happy for her. Marcus called me on my birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Thanks, I wanted to tell you something. Okay, I've been working on myself, trying to be better. And I realized something. What? You were right. About everything. I was selfish. I was manipulative. I was trying to get you to fix something I broke. I know, and I'm sorry, really sorry. I didn't say anything. I don't expect you to forgive me, he said. I just wanted you to know that I'm trying. And that you were right to say no. You saved me from making it worse. How? Because if you'd said yes, I would have kept lying. I would have kept thinking I could get away with it. But you forced me to face it. And that's what I needed. I felt something shift. Not forgiveness, but something close. Thanks for calling, I said. Thanks for picking up. A year later, I got a letter. It was from Marcus. Inside was a card and a check. The card said, for the therapy I should have paid for years ago. Thank you for being honest when no one else was. The check was for $5,000. I stared at it. Then I called him. I can't accept this. Yes, you can. Marcus, please, let me do this. It's the only way I know how to say I'm sorry. I thought about it. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. We hung up. I deposited the check, and I used it to take a trip. Somewhere I'd always wanted to go. Somewhere far away from family gatherings and bathroom conversations and engagement parties. Somewhere I could breathe. I still think about that night sometimes. About the choice I made. About what would have happened if I'd said yes. I think Marcus would have gotten away with it. For a while. Maybe even forever. But he wouldn't have changed. And Vanessa would have married someone who didn't really love her, and I would have been part of it. So I'm glad I said no. Even though it was hard. Even though it felt wrong. Because sometimes the right thing feels like betrayal. And sometimes family means letting people fall, so they can learn to get back up. If you've ever been asked to cover for someone, to lie for someone, to fix something that wasn't your fault, you know how heavy that feels. You know how hard it is to say no. If this story resonated with you, I'd appreciate if you let me know. Not for me. For everyone else who needs to hear it. And if you've ever been the one who said yes, when you should have said no, the comments are open. Sometimes just saying it out loud helps. I'll see you in the next one, maybe.